This is Edward Mungai with Edward Mungai Fitness. Now we are on day number 11 of the 35-day countdown to Tokyo 2019 marathon. Yesterday, we talked about the don'ts of a marathon. Today, we are focusing again on the marathon plan. Remember, I told you that I need a 14-week plan. Now I'll take you to the nitty-gritties of the 4 different types of runs that I undertake every week. Maybe the best day to start is on Sunday. And Sunday is when I do my long run, and it's about 35 kilometers, between 30 to 35 kilometers. I would say the average is about 30 kilometers. And why do I really run for 30 kilometers? Well, this is about giving me endurance. Remember, the journey will be 42 kilometers. For you to be able to take 42 kilometers, you need to have simulated some distance, which is almost equivalent to that. But I don't want you to go to 42 kilometers. Please do between 30 and 35, and I normally do about 30 kilometers on a Sunday morning. Please note, my runs are always in the mornings, so I do a 30-kilometer run on Sunday morning where I actually do a road race. Meaning that I run on the road, is not Karura, is not anywhere else. Is I choose a location and I travel maybe 15 kilometers one way and I come back another 15 kilometers. And that will take me about 3 hours. That is what I call a long run, and it helps you to have the endurance. It helps you to simulate the day of the race. So, and this for sure, you don't make it 3 weeks to the marathon. So you have also to give a break. So one month before the marathon, you should stop this. For instance, between now and the marathon, I'm not at all going to do any race. I'm not going to do any long run, which is like 30 kilometers, because that I'm already done. Well, going forward, the next kind of race that I do is what we call speed work. And speed work is very critical, and this probably I do on a Wednesday, and the main purpose of this is to help me to have the speed. Because you also need the speed. You need the distance and you need the speed. Remember, we talked about the fitness levels that you are required and also your target. And when we talk about your target, is to say, well, I want to run this marathon in less than 5 hours. I want to run this marathon in under 3 hours. Well, that is for the ones who dream. My target is a humble 4 hours. I want to finish my marathon within 4 hours. So I must be able to clock in time in terms of speed that will enable me to achieve there. And the way you do speed is by intervals. So for instance, you run 100 meters very fast, then you stop for another 2 minutes. You run again for 100 meters very fast, then you stop again for 3 minutes. And this is how you build the speed, because the speed is required for you to be able to achieve your objective. Now, I talked about Sunday doing 30 kilometers, and truly, after doing 30 kilometers, you must need a rest. So there's what I call the rest run, which I normally do on Monday. And this is an easy day. It's where I run about 8 to 10 kilometers, very easy, very enjoyable, but it's also helped me to recover from yesterday. And yesterday, remember, was the 30 kilometers. And that helped me to continuously recover. And remember, Tuesday is a day for the gym. And we'll talk about the gym as a separate topic. But it is very critical that within your plan, you have days when you truly can be able to rest. Well, the 4th kind of run that you need to embark on is what I call the hill intervals. And the hill intervals is to help you to be able, for instance, to climb the hills. Is also to give you the strength. Is also to give you endurance to some extent. And this is where you target a hill which is about between 4 to 6% gradient, and this will help you to build that capability of you being able to run in any marathon which is hilly. Fortunately, Tokyo is not that hilly, and therefore compared to Nairobi Standard Chartered Marathon, it's not as hilly as that. So in that case, then my hill work was not so intensive, so therefore I looked between about 4 to 5 degrees of gradient of these hills, and I hope that this will have enabled me to achieve that objective. So therefore, just to summarize for you, there is 4 kinds of run that I embark on my 14-week plan. That is the long run, is about to give me endurance, is about the speed work, to give me the speed, is about the rest run, which helped me to rest from the long run, and is also about the hills, just to prepare myself to have the energy, to have the capability of hitting the hills and also having some endurance. And these 4 will enable you to get to a marathon. Well, this is Edward Mungai. I still continue asking you, Please follow me on my channels. Please send me comments. Please share these videos as much as possible so that we can be able to continue inspiring more and more people. Well, tomorrow we'll be talking about gym and the gym activities that I normally do for the 2 days. So that then we can be able to fill my 6 days. So please, looking forward to connect with you tomorrow, where I will be talking to you about the gym exercises that matters. Tomorrow we'll be in a gym. This is Edward Mungai with Edward Mungai Fitness, and looking forward.